non-duality points to singularity, beyond division, beyond opposites, beyond qualities. We'll close our eyes and I'll guide us into this non-dual reality that abides within as the reality of what we are. You notice I called it reality as opposed to experience, because the non-dual cannot be experienced. You cannot experience non-duality. What you can experience is a dimension of polarity, dimension of opposites. You can experience cold because you know heat. You can experience high because... So this is what we mean by duality, that which has an opposite. But try to appreciate the idea of non-duality, that which does not have opposites. It's not an experience. It's a reality that encompasses all other realities. It's a reality within which experience has its own distinctive flavor. But the idea here is that intellect is different than clarity. Our society, our world favors the intellect. It favors the mental way of registering reality. Everything we know about ourselves and about the world, we can say, comes through a mental conception. Everything that you have ever known about the world, your experience of the world and of yourself, for the most part, has been mental. And usually we think that that's all there is to experience. That's all there is to reality. What you think, what you interpret. You look at a red car on the street and immediately you think it's fast. You see nature and you think of peace. So that's the way the mind works, by association. The mind always compares, perceives through patterns. But is there a way of experiencing, of perceiving, that does not involve association, that doesn't involve comparison? Is there a way of meeting yourself without comparison? Not through the registry of mind and its associations, but directly. If you were a businessman or a businesswoman and you had been doing business with supplier, you might ask, is there a way of dealing with my supplier without the middleman, without having to pay this extra cost? Is there a way of dealing with the world without the middleman of mind? It's usually considered impossible. We usually think all there is to experience is the mind. And yet the most beautiful things that we know exist outside the dimension of this mental registry. Love, joy, intimacy. The reason these experiences are so compelling is because the mind has been momentarily transcended. You've momentarily stepped outside the dimension of association, comparing one thing with another. And that's what non-duality points to. It points to that reality that is deeper than the mind, behind the mind.